What's going on, guys? Jay Canada back again with another video, and yes, this is the long awaited finale video for Jay Canada, the wide receiver of the Indianapolis Colts, formerly the Seattle Seahawks. And yeah, as I mentioned last video, I was expecting to kind of wrap this series up, and nobody seemed opposed to it. You guys all said, you know what, go ahead, finish it off, we're excited for what you have to come. And well, I guess you guys didn't say that exactly, but I'm sure you are. And what we do have to come, sorry, I was just thinking about something else. What I do have to come we'll talk about in a little bit, but first off, let's just wrap up what was a pretty good career for Jay Canada. So I'm going to advance a week just to make sure everybody finishes off their games and stuff before we look at the stats, and hopefully I won't be surprised that for some reason we're in the playoffs. Of course, the NFL playoffs will be getting going. Well, is it next week already? I don't even know, but the matchups are all set now. The Seattle Seahawks, Jay Canada's former team and real life Jay Canada's favorite team, did clinch the home field advantage. So they started off 3-3, worked their way all the way back to a 12-4 record, but we'll save that topic for another video probably. So here we go. We did not make the playoffs, and we'll start off right here. Zach Dysert. So that's the guy we played in our last video for Denver. He's a quarterback. He won the MVP. I'm pretty disappointed. I felt like I could have won the MVP. Although, does a wide receiver ever do that? I don't know. I don't care. JJ Watt should win it in real life this year, and I should have won it in this season. But anyways, I won my second best wide receiver award. I was league leader. Wow, in catches. I got named to my third Pro Bowl, and yeah, 10,000 XP for catches. So how about we do that? How about we take a look at the final attribute standards, or whatever you'd call it, for Jay Canada, and we'll add what I would add. So catching ended at a 90, catching traffic 90, speed 98, stayed there the whole time, route running 80. So maybe if I would have gone that better, it would have helped. Who knows? Everything else is 90s, really. Juke move, spin move, 85, carrying 85, stiff arm 70. So stiff arm, run block, strength, this kind of stuff was lower. Maybe ball carrier vision would have helped me. So if I was going to use this XP, I probably would have put it in. I was actually working on trucking. Yeah, I was trucking. Maybe some ball carrier vision would be good. And that's about all we got. Stamina, sure, why not? Up to a 90. Run block, put that up to a 50. So let's see where I would have ended my career. At a 93. So that's pretty darn good if you do ask me. That made no sense. I think I started out at an 83 though with the high draft pick, but still, it's a long way to go. And that's where I finished. So we finished 8-8 there. You can see that right there. I guess I'll show you the standings. Speaking of playoffs, we'll see who's in the AFC. Denver, Steelers, Pittsburgh, New England, the Jets, the Jags, the Chiefs. So some surprising teams there at the bottom. I wish I could tell you who's won the Super Bowl in the past, but I can't remember in this franchise. 49ers, Packers, Eagles, Seahawks. They made it without Jay Canada, so not missing him very much. Buccaneers and the Saints. Two NFC South teams. They didn't even deserve one this year in real life. Yeah, you guys know what it's all about. So let's get into the stats. We'll save that for later. Save Jay Canada's stats for later, but NFL receiving, passing, what do we got? Matt Barkley, well, that doesn't really count. So the top QBR really was Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, gotta love it. Zach Dysert, there's the Broncos quarterback, and passing yards. Kevin Espinosa, second-year man for Chicago. There's Dysert. There's Drew Brees still kicking around. Nice. Aaron Rodgers still doing his thing. There's Andrew Luck. That's like 7th in the league or something. Matt Ryan. You guys see some new names, some old names. Case Keenum. Yeah. That's all good. Look at Andy Dalton's poor passer rating. There's Russell Wilson. Doesn't look like he's a superstar even without Jay Canada calling for all those passes, making him throw interceptions. But Dysert led the league in touchdowns. I guess that's why he won the MVP. League leader. Why can I not say that? In passing, interceptions, Andrew Luck. He still managed to have more touchdowns, so that's not too bad. What else do we want to look at? Oh my goodness. Time sacked, Andrew Luck. Of course, he'd be first as well. But yeah, for whatever reason, our offensive line was terrible. Rushing, our running back's going to be nowhere close to this, but carries. Carlos Hyde, 373. So taking over for Frank Gore, looks like Doug Martin. One of the reasons Tampa Bay's in the playoffs, I'd imagine. Shady McCoy there, still first in the league. He had a bad year in real life this year. Monte Ball, Carlos Hyde, Doug Martin, Le'Veon Bell, Stephen Ridley. How do you say that? Stephen Ridley, I believe. AP, good job. Rushing touchdowns. Whoa, that's a lot. Shady with 20. So he was probably up there in MVP consideration. That's right. That just happened. Receiving, here we go. We'll take a look at the records because I'm a little bit fuzzy, but pretty sure that's a record for receptions in a year. Look at Eric Decker behind me, but 147, 2,200 yards, 688 more than Josh Gordon in second. Yards per reception. I was actually not, well, okay, yeah. I take that back. I was, well, second actually, Cordell Patterson. So basically second. Average yards per game, yeah, gotta be first. The league leader. Receiving touchdowns, I think this is the one record I didn't set this year. Only 21. Only, yeah, only 21. My yards after catch were more than probably most wide receivers in the league. Probably would have put me in the top 15 in yards, basically. But my yak average isn't that high because I caught the ball so much. But anyways, I guess we could look at defense. Brian Cushing right up there in sacks. Interceptions, Revis. Trufant, there's Richard Sherman, Aqib Talib. Kick return, I didn't really do much this year returning kicks. I did have a touchdown though, didn't I? Yeah, in that last game, it was awesome. But I led the league in kick returns and kick return yardage. But my average, not too far down, but not too high either. Yes, I returned 2? What the heck? Oh, maybe I returned one in the simulation. I don't remember. A 105-yard return? Who knows? Who knows? That's the stats though for this year. So, can we actually look at my? Can we look at my like player card? Is that possible? Nope, it's not possible. Alrighty then. Yeah. We'll go into team roster. So there's no point in really taking you through the individual team stats. I don't think. I mean, you saw Luck, you saw J Canada. What else do you want to see? I want to view. Yeah, here we go. View player card. So in the career of J Canada, year 1, remember that big first game? That's the only thing I remember from year 1. The only highlight, I had 84 receptions, 1,290 yards. So for rookie, that's outstanding. That's like Odell Beckham-esque, but you know, still a pretty regular year. You know, it's pretty believable. Nine touchdowns, but year 2, that's when it started to break out. 100 receptions for 1,700 yards. 18 TDs, so that's a pretty extraordinary year. And of course this year, 2,200. You guys know the stats. Really solidifying J Canada as one of the best wide receivers in history, at least in a 3-year span. But as you can see, the receptions almost doubled from the rookie year. Same with the receiving yards, but the average was actually worse this year. So I think I caught a lot more short yardage balls, a lot more short yardage catches, balls. That was weird, but the average still pretty good. Yards per game, obviously. Touchdowns, I had a really good year last year with Seattle. I actually didn't know, but the yak, see, it's a lot of short yardage plays, some of which I was able to break off with lots of yards after the catch, some of which were just receptions. But anyways, the long, that's pretty nifty. The long pass reception was pretty much the same all the way around. So my best kick return year was probably my rookie year. Actually, these two rival each other. That second year there with Seattle was not very good. You see the stats there. Punt returning, best year was the first year by the average. So there we have it. What else? Awards. Excuse me. I don't have any water. That's a problem. First round pick, 8th overall, I guess. AFC Offensive Player, League Leader in receptions. That's the awards, I guess. Yeah, would have thought I would have won more. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Pretty much all there is to look at for that. And what else do we want to see? I thought there was going to be more, but I really don't think there's, you know, like, I don't know. I don't really know if you guys would want to see more. You guys are probably just anxious for the next series. So here we go, Legacy Leaderboard. We'll see how we stack up against some of the best. So, yeah, I guess I'm not going to win the, or make the Hall of Fame, but there I am alongside Demaryius Thomas, I believe, and Greg Jennings. So basically all I've got is the 6 yearly awards. Oh, we'll take a look at awards after. So if I would have got a championship or something, what's the difference between, why does it say championships and Super Bowls? Oh, is that like like NFC championship? Yeah, probably. So the guys in the Hall of Fame, if you guys have never looked at this, sorry, I'm not doing a good job explaining it, but it's basically just the legacy. So because Jerry Rice won 3 Super Bowls, 4 NFC championships, I believe, or he was actually on the Oakland team, so maybe 1 AFC, and oh, what did I do? And he won 16 awards, so that's how they multiply that, whatever it is. So yeah, that's how I stack up, similar to Michael Irvin, minus the 3 Super Bowls, obviously, but what can you do, right? So yeah, that is what we'll look at here, awards, and then maybe we'll sim to the end of the season, see who wins the title, and that'll be it. I did make the Pro Bowl again, we saw that, so there's Dysert, Coach of the Year, Jim Harbaugh. Wow, the 49ers went 16-0. They are way too good on this game. Where was I playing? AFC, right? Offensive Player of the Year, so I finished 3rd behind Manziel and Dysert. Questionable at best. Von Miller, Akeem Ford, Donald Klein, Dysert, Le'Veon Bell, Jay Canada, yes sir. Nate Solder, JJ Watt, nice. JJ Watt, he deserves the MVP this year. I'm going to say it. I think he does. In real life, of course. What a year he's had. 22, finished with 20 sacks, I think, this year. So that's just unreal, and all the other numbers. But anyways, I think this is all we're going to take a look at. How about we just simulate to the end of the season? And well, actually, I guess I could... I guess I could retire, eh? I mean, I'm not going to come back and play this again. So if I retire, maybe we'll see what happens at the end. So yeah, we'll just have to wait for the simulation a bit. I might as well talk about the NFL playoffs now while I can, because I'm so excited. What are your guys' thoughts? I always say my thoughts, but what do you guys think? I know I've had a few Lions fans come by me and say, man, you give the Lions no respect. Well, one of the reasons is it's been like 30 years or something since they won in Green Bay. So even if they are able to upend the Dallas Cowboys, I don't know. I guess they'd be facing the Seahawks then, if that's how the NFL playoffs works, as I understand it. But the team that really scares me as a Seahawks fan in the NFC is Dallas. I mean, one of the reasons Seattle has such success is that defense, and defense starts with pass rush. But Dallas has such a good offensive line. It is legit, so that's trouble for whoever they play. Carolina and Arizona, I love that that's a matchup, because both of those teams, well, Carolina I don't really think is a playoff team, and neither is Arizona at this point when you got a 3rd-string quarterback. So one of those 2 teams will be moving on, which is pretty sweet. AFC, man, I have a hard time picking against New England and Denver to make it all the way. I seriously do. It's hard to envision someone else, but let me know who's in the AFC. Who's going to come out of it? The 3 AFC North teams did make it, like I was talking about last time, but who won the freaking Super Bowl here? Sam Martin's already talking. Okay, I just want to figure it out in here. Come on, Adam Schefter. Come on, Skip Bayless, tell me something. Okay, of course. Where am I even going to go to find that out? Are you serious right now? Can I view the league schedule from last year? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Postseason Super Bowl. Oh, wow. So the 49ers took it. They may have won another one this in this connected franchise, but they beat the New York Jets. Wow. That's surprising. Geno Smith did have a good day today. Sundays when I'm recording this, obviously. So he played very well finally. And what did I want to look at? Oh, yeah. Actions. Nope. Nope. I wanted to go to... Oh, I guess I can't retire, eh? Yeah. Can I not retire? This is just going to be me trying to figure out if I can retire or not, but... what can I do to retire? Oh, wait, I can do this, can't I? Yeah. Okay. Nope, that's wrong. I swear I've seen it before. What am I doing? You know what? How about we just leave it at that? I don't know. Probably wouldn't have made the whatchamacallit, the Hall of Fame. If you guys know, like, if I would have gotten inducted in the Hall of Fame and there's a way I can retire, then put it in the comments section. If not, this is how we're going to finish Jay Canada, the wide receiver. So the last thing I wanted to say was I've got 2 Madden series coming up. I know you guys love the Madden here on my channel, so I'm going to bring out 2 new series. Neither of them will be Madden Ultimate Team because that's not really my style. It's going to be 2 connected franchises. One where I control the team. I think I chose coach mode, coach owner, whatever it is. It's going to be me playing as the whole team against the computer, all Madden, all that good stuff. I'm not going to tell you the team. It'll be a surprise, but I know you guys will like it based on what you've asked me. And the other thing I'm planning on doing, I haven't recorded any yet, is another connected franchise player mode. But this is the last chance, your last chance to tell me which player position I should do. And it's basically down to the defense. I want to be a defensive player. So basically I'm thinking cornerback, free safety, strong safety. Let me know what you guys want to see. And let me know what you think would be fun for me. And not easy. Like, I want a challenge, but, you know, where I can get a pick every game or 2 or something like that. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if I can retire and make the Hall of Fame, because I have no idea. I'm such a noob. But, yeah, that's all I got to say. So, for Jay Canada, the wide receiver, thanks for sticking through us with 29 episodes, 28, whatever it is. I'm finally finishing a series. This has been a lot of fun. My most successful series to date on the channel. And I owe it all to you guys. So, hope you stick around for the next couple. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Peace.